You want to add something?
Well, I think I had some pretty strong words yesterday, and I would stand by those words. I would say that people need to take this seriously, that various different levels of government have various different quarantine acts and measures that could include up to and including financial monetary penalties and in some cases arrest. And provinces and territories and the federal government will be using the tools that they have to ensure that people comply. What we would like to see, obviously, is Canadians to comply willingly in the spirit of generosity towards their citizens. We understand this is hard for people to understand who are in an area where maybe they don't have even one case yet. But people need to understand that what protects them from having one case is the behaviors they're choosing today. So I mentioned walking outside, and you mentioned being outside in various different settings. We're not saying that people shouldn't go outside unless they are symptomatic. If people are symptomatic, they have to stay in their house and stay in the room and not interact with other healthy people or asymptomatic people. That is all cases, all the time. There is no exceptions. If people are not symptomatic and are feeling fine, it is safe to go outside. But even then, they should be practicing, maybe we should be calling it physical distancing, staying 6 feet away from people, making sure that you're not crowding people. I heard reports of people walking on the seawall, for example, in Vancouver yesterday. But I think every region and every province is having examples of this. This is very serious. And just because you're not feeling the illness or you don't have necessarily in your community even one case, what we're trying to do so diligently together at all levels of government is prevent this disease from spreading towards other communities. And everybody has a part to play in that. So, I will reiterate what I said. It is essential that people are following the advice of public health, and the advice is getting stronger and stronger. And with that stronger advice will becoming more and more penalties if people don't listen.
What is it going to take? At what point are we going to see more severe penalties on a federal level, and what would that look like?
Well, I already have at my disposal the Quarantine Act, and we're looking at a number of ways that we can make sure that we have stringent requirements of the Quarantine Act for people who are returning to Canada, for example, from spring break or the snowbirds that are returning. Let me be perfectly clear. We will use every measure in our toolbox at the federal level to ensure compliance. This is of utmost importance, and I will speak directly to those people who are returning to Canada from March break or the snowbirds who are coming back. When we say that you must stay at home for 14 days, that means you stay at home for 14 days, that you do not stop for groceries, that you do not go visit your neighbors or your friends, that you rest in your house for 14 days, no exceptions. If you are returning to a household with other people who have not traveled, then you rest in isolation from those other people. You stay in your room or in a basement or in an isolated area away from the other people in your family. It is critically important, especially for those returning home now, to ensure that they follow this public health advice that we're giving them. And the advice will be not just advice. If we need to take stronger measures, we will.